Here's the fair catch by the return man. First down here for this offense. Press coverage now from these DBs. The back's got it. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. The 20. At the 10. Touchdown, Syracuse. No chance to catch him.
Unbelievable way to start this playoff game for this offense. First touch of the football, you get a hat-on-the-hat up front, and you can see the speed in that backfield for a big touchdown to get things started.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the kickoff will be returned. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The guys up front line up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Second down after that completion. Back to pass. It's Hamilton. Quick throw complete to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the grab. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Here's the second down play. They're going to run it here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Catch made just enough for first down. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Dropping back, it's Hamilton. Just trucks the man. Tough running there, breaks a tackle, picks up the first down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Just great timing here with this quarterback and his wide receiver to pick up this first down. And really over the years, that's what Notre Dame's looking to get back to consistently, is being able to complement what they can do by running the football and to have a quarterback that can drop back and make the throw like this and keep the sticks moving and keep his offense out of harm's way.
Notre Dame getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Trying to create outside the pocket now. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Motion by the back, defense better adjust. Stop right there at the line, no gain.
Yeah, I really like the idea on 3rd down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on 3rd down. Sometimes that can work out, but the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. 4th down, he's throwing for it. The quarterback delivers complete to the right side. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out.
Chris, I like the call here, going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? To the air, it's Paul. He's got it on a crossing route. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the 1st down line. Just punch it in and pick up a 1st down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
2nd down now after the sack. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Lets it go on the move, launching deep. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now. Syracuse lines up quickly. First down, looking to throw the ball. There's a shot toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
The pickup is 9. That's what they're looking for. Sets up a 3rd and 1 now. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Orangeman. Well, they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Now they get set to kick it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Defense will make the stop, and what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. To the air, it's Hamilton. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball, go 40. Notre Dame getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? On the ground, it's Willis. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
And the back now goes in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. He'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Breaks the tackle, gets into the clear. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
Syracuse is now operating in the red zone. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Syracuse.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
He convert the BAT, so the lead is now 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He makes the grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Man is going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Now it's 2nd down here. Receiver in motion now. Looking to pass. It's Hamilton. On the run here. Lets it go. Catch made on the sidelines. They'll move the sticks. It's a first down.
Chris, really, that's all you want to see from this offense is the ability to just be efficient. If you can just avoid the mistake, make those first downs, be a great compliment to what you want to do running the football. It's a great chance of putting enough points up on the board to win this game.
Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Someone moved just a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw again. Grab made by the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The big guy was just turned loose right over the middle.
Chris, how did they miss this guy? Big tight end, has great athletic ability, all alone over the middle. The quarterback's eyes lit up as he found his intended target for a big gain.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Great move in the open field. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Dropping back, it's Hamilton. Quick throw to his receiver. Pass caught, can he get in? Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk. And if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in the calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. This offense has been clicking so far, but they get aggressive, go for more before halftime. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Across the 40. At the 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Orangeman. It was a foot race, and he won it.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. The kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Dropping back. It's Hamilton. And the pass is incomplete. And it's a bunch formation. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Bringing it out. It's Robinson. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Picks up some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. That is an unforgettable moment to that kick returner. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's say they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away here, just trying to stay in this game here.
It's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
The AT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? Moves left out of the pocket. On the run, going to heave it downfield. And is intercepted. Going the other way. Can they stop him? At the 10 now. And he steps out at the 6. What a crucial takeaway.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Second and goal for the offense. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Trying to extend the play. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
This sack is on the quarterback, in my opinion. Anytime you call a screen, you've got to be aware that that pass rush is coming in. Bait them towards you and go over top. This time, he's unaware of how quickly they're going to come in.
Makes the grab, a chance to score. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. The attempt is no good. Still losing by 14 after the miss. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Syracuse will kick it off to get the second half underway. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Orange have it now, first and goal. Defensive backs up with the line, showing press. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And he'll be brought down. Syracuse lines up quickly. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Third down and goal. Crucial play coming up. And he's brought down there.
What a stop by this defense here on third down and goal. They've been put in a very tough situation, and 3 straight plays, they've stepped up. Now, a big decision for the head coach for the offense. What is he going to do here after those 3 plays? Is he still going to try to get this touchdown?
It's 4th and goal. Forget the chip shot. They're going for it on 4th down. That's a designed quarterback keeper. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice...
It's a deep throw down the right sideline. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Strong fight back.
I can't believe they threw the football. I think the defense is surprised as well. It looked like they had everybody up near the line of scrimmage to just stop the run because they thought they might take the easy way out. Instead, they show confidence in the quarterback. They throw the football, and my gosh, does it pay off. 99 yards for a touchdown.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Bringing it out, it's Robinson. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Back to pass. It's Paul. Snags the quick throw. Gets some space around the 30. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Because much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Oh, it's snapped to the back. And he's got it already past the first down marker. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Crosses the 10. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Syracuse. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kurt? They can't stop the running back. Feeding the ball. Scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
This one will be fair caught. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Let's it fly to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They always seem to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You got to have somebody out on the outside that can make plays to have a chance of winning these big games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. To throw, it's Hamilton. Pressure is coming. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And they'll just down it right here.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
Here comes a handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Trying to find room. It's Willis. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Back to throw. It's Paul. It's caught. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Tackle, but first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. And here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Because I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Pulls it in. It's Willis. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The catch makes it a more manageable third down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Syracuse lines up quickly. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Lofting it toward the left sideline. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Play action here on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Hits the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Looking downfield, it's Hamilton. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first. Boy, gave him a chance.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Pass is caught on a comeback route. Makes the ground, but doesn't get much. He's going to be ruled down short of the marker. And that's one more play here in the quarter. Press coverage now from the secondary. Looking for some space. It's Willis. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Second down, we're going to throw it. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. He's got it down at the 25. Touchdown, Orangeman. Just ran away from the defense. And Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Dropping back. It's Hamilton. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. And the big numbers just continue to pile up for this quarterback. That's more than 400 passing yards in the game now, Kirk.
Chris, this defense has tried everything to slow him down, and nothing has worked. Whether they play zone or man, they blitz to try to put pressure. Anything to get him out of his rhythm has not been able to work because of the way this guy's been able to read coverage and get the ball out of his hands quickly, and the results have been a monster day.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now 3rd down coming up.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Picks up about 5 yards, but it's not enough. Here comes a 4th down now. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Finds his man, has the 1st down. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but is beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
4th out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the 4th quarter, he comes up with his 1st catch.
Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Point after, not right through. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Fielded in the end zone. Football is coughed up by the returner inside their own 20.
That is an incredible job by this kickoff coverage team. You don't see many turnovers on kickoffs, but they just gifted their offense with a bonus possession.
The shotgun handoff here. He's got some room. Can he get there? Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Caught in the flat by the running back. Touchdown, Irish. Trying to come all the way back. That's an important score. We've got a one-possession game now, Kurt, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Bringing it out, it's Robinson. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they? And it's intercepted. A crushing play. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Notre Dame. How about that, Kirk? A defensive touchdown to tie this football game.
Well, you only get a handful of those in an entire season. To be able to come up with that in this game, to tie the game, is just big time by this defense, and it gets them right back where they need to be.
And the important PHC is up and good. We're tied in the fourth. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Here we go, a crucial 3rd and 1 late in this game. Looking downfield, it's Paul. Short pass finds the tight end. Looks like Syracuse will have the first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch, and the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
No, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
Tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. He's escaping the pocket now. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Going the other way, can they catch him?
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Running with purpose. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And they'll claim the fourth quarter lead.
What a thing of beauty by this offense to put that go-ahead score up on the board. The quarterback played with tremendous composure when the game was on the line. Now we'll see if his own defense can hold on to this lead.
Point after, up and good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Robinson. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Pre-snap motion from the offense. He'll hand it off. In the clear at the 25. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's inside the 40. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Paul. Defense is coming after him. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he'll loft it to the end zone. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. He pulls it in for a big gain. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. The pocket breaking down. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Intercepted in the end zone.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
He's running out of time here. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. And the defense takes a timeout to stop the clock with 28 seconds remaining. 2nd and long, backed up at the 7-yard line. Looks right for a quick completion. And the defense calling time here with 26 seconds to play. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. The pass rush closing in. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. The punt team making their way on the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. Offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Defense not pressing this time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Running out of time in the pocket. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
To throw, it's Paul. Bringing pressure. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He'll throw it now. Last gasp falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm